Sister Amina from the USA, mashallah, she's a revert. And among her questions, she said that, some people say that how come that this is a man's religion, that you find only either the Quran or the Hadith addressing the man. This is absolutely not true whatsoever. I said I will provide you the references from the Quran, then inshallah from the Sunnah. Take number one in Surah An-Nisa, and by the way, it's called Surah what? An-Nisa, the women. There is no other sacred book whatsoever of all the previous books, all the books which its followers, they perceive them as sacred, while we believe that they are not the books of Allah. Not a single book, and I do teach comparative religions, not a single book, there is a chapter or a division which is called women, or the women, a whole surah. And this surah in ayah number 124, Allah the Almighty says, وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِنَ الصَّالِحَاتِ مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ فَأُولَٰئِكَ يَدْخُلُونَ الْجَنَّةَ وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ نَقِيرًا. And whosoever does good deeds, مِنَ الصَّالِحَاتِ, whether a male or a female, while in a state of belief, وَهُوَ مُؤْمِن, فَأُولَٰئِكَ يَدْخُلُونَ الْجَنَّةِ, such people shall enter paradise, and they will not be wronged an ought. In Surah An-Nahl, verse number 97, again Allah the Almighty says, من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْرَهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Another beautiful verse. Whosoever does good deeds, whether a male or a female, while he or she is a believer, we shall give them a goodly life in this life, and we shall reward them according to the best of what they used to do. Okay? al-Mu'mineen, Salama radiallahu anha, inquired about, Ya Rasulullah, how come that we hear that Allah is addressing men, like what you just said? What about us? So Allah the Almighty revealed, إِنَّ الْمُسْلِمِينَ وَالْمُسْلِمَاتِ وَالْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. It's a long ayah number 35, chapter Al-Ahzab number 33. It's a long ayah talking about the following. If you have time, we can quote the ayah that most verily the Muslims, men and women, the believers, men and women, the righteous men and women, the truthful men and women, as-sadiqeen wal-sadaqat, the patient men and women, al-khashi'een, the humble men and women, as-sa'imeen wal-sa'imat, the fasting men and women, al-hafidheen furujahum wal-hafidhat, those who guard their chastity, and al-hafidhat, men and women, al-dhakirin Allah kathiran wal-dhakirat, those who remember Allah much, men and women, all of whom Allah has prepared for them forgiveness and a great reward. But imagine if every time Allah is addressing the believers, He has to say, all of you men and women, men and women. There is no need, because it has been already confirmed. It has been already confirmed in many ayat. So this is it. It is more than sufficient. The claim that this is man's religion is absolutely not true. Beautiful chapter in the Quran, a whole surah is called Surah Maryam alayhi salam. Do you have in the Bible a surah called Mary? Do you have in the Bible a surah called the women, explaining all the rights of the women? طيب. What about this beautiful verse of Surah Al-Baqarah? وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. One of the most comprehensive instructions with regards to the women's rights. You know, when we keep talking about women's rights, and you know that you're coming from the US, and you know that how women suffer greatly of domestic violence, which may end up with killing, injury, and all of that. Allah the Almighty says, for them, for women, they do have rights similar to those which are due upon them. Bil ma'ruf, on the basis of kindness, according to people's customs. You know? So it is not only one way that men have rights and women do not have rights, or women have rights more than men do have. No, it is the same duties and obligations on both. This is how it is in Islam. Now, if you personally, or if you know somebody who has a terrible experience This is not the way we judge a religion, because all what it would cost me just a simple search, to search, as I said, online, the domestic violence in the most liberal countries, Christian dominated countries, or the countries who do not even believe in God, and you will be shocked with the statistics, with the facts about women violence, and how women are being put into labor, because if they do not do that, they may not find a man whom they will become like a life partner too, because hey, I'm not gonna work alone, you know. It's a fact that you need to ask Muslim women who are married to practicing Muslim men, not practicing by the way they only pray and they fast, as I said, that they are true in their religious commitment. So this is simply the condition of women in Islam. I'll be more than happy to send you a beautiful book about women's rights in Islam if you send your address, inshaAllah Azza wa Jal.